Greetings, YouTube. On Tuesday, a Somali woman was stoned to death. She was 20 years old and was killed because she'd had an affair with a 29-year-old man. The execution was delayed because she was pregnant and was allowed to give birth before her execution. Not surprisingly, she gave birth to a stillborn child. Her boyfriend was going to receive 100 lashes. This is why I fight injustice everywhere I see it. This is why I make these silly little videos and I point out to people that maybe, just maybe, we should treat each other as equals, as fellow human beings, with justice and compassion for everyone, instead of trying to impose our personal views upon other people, either through secular laws, or in this case, sectarian law. This woman had a consenting sexual relationship with someone. That should be no crime anywhere. They were both adults. She was 20, he was 29. This should be legal everywhere. The fact that she was killed for this is an abomination in the eyes of anyone that is civilized. This is the fourth person that has been stoned to death in Somali this year. One woman is waiting for her potential execution after having seen her boyfriend stoned to death because she is also pregnant. So, in all likelihood, once she delivers, if it's a successful delivery, she will be stoned to death. This was passed by a judge. A person who calls themselves a judge in a system that, ironically, seems to be based on laws. But I call any system of laws, and any judge, in a case like this, that decries, that doesn't speak out, that doesn't say, no, I will not kill an innocent woman, any system like that is not civilization. I'm not really sure what it is, because it isn't chaos. They've avoided chaos by killing people. They've instilled fear. They're using intimidation to get people to abide by a system of rules that obviously the people themselves don't want. I'm appalled at this, not surprised. I'm not shocked, but I am appalled. There's pretty much nothing that a human being can do to another human being that will surprise me. I was a bitter and cynical man for many, many years, and I know a lot of history. I may have a more positive attitude about things now. I may have a better outlook on life than I used to. I may see hope where I didn't before. I may see the opportunity for people to rise above these sorts of things. But a lot of the times, I just expect it. And I am pleasantly surprised, like the other day when a 10-year-old boy stood up against the system to say that, you know, a Pledge of Allegiance shouldn't be said when not everyone has justice. But this is an example today where no one got justice. One group of people decided that another group of people weren't abiding by a set of arbitrary rules, and so they were executed. As a member of the human species, I am ashamed. I am saddened. I hope that someday Somali will achieve true civilization, where people will not have these sorts of draconic, archaic, absurd laws imposed upon them. And that's why I get so upset whenever someone tries to step on an American's civil rights. Because I know that from those civil rights being lost to being buried up to your waist in a hole and stoned to death, there is a direct path. It's a long path in little steps, but it's there. And I don't want us, the civilized parts of the world, to walk that path. I'll pray for this woman. I'll pray for her boyfriend. And I'll be a little sadder at the end of this video than I was at the beginning. But I'm not going to give up yet. I still think that, we have potential. And I'm going to keep speaking out. I'm not going to be silenced like she was. So if you get a chance, say a prayer for this woman. Accept someone today that maybe you wouldn't have accepted yesterday. Show that you are better than they are. That you are civilized. You are just. You are compassionate.